WHO classification of the nutritional status of the infants and children. In terms of obese, the weight for height to length is greater than 3 standard deviation. BMI for age is greater than 3 standard deviation. In case of overweight, the same is it's greater than 2 standard deviation and less than equal to 3 standard deviation. The same criteria. In case of the moderate underweight, it is the weight for age is less than -2 standard deviation and greater than equal to -3 standard deviation. Now we will comparing the severely underweight. Severe underweight, this includes the weight for age less than -3 standard deviation, and looking at the moderate acute malnutrition, this includes the weight for height as well as length ratio. This is less than equal to 2 standard deviation and greater than equal to -3 standard deviation. BMI here is again same, less than equal to -2 standard deviation and greater than equal to -3 standard deviation. Here the moderate acute malnutrition, here the mid upper arm circumference, this is greater than equal to 115 and less than 125 mm. Then looking at severe acute malnutrition, so in this case the weight for the height is to length is less than -3 standard deviation, and the BMI for age is less than -3 standard deviation. Next, the mid upper arm circumference is less than 115 mm, and there is also presence of bilateral pitting edema. Next, looking at the moderately stunted or moderate chronic malnutrition, stunted as well as the moderate chronic malnutrition. So in this case, there is the height to the length for age, this is less than equal to -2 standard deviation and greater than equal to -3 standard deviation. Now looking at the severe stunted or the severe chronic malnutrition, so here the height is to length for age is less than -3 standard deviation. In case of moderately wasted, here the weight for length, height for length is less than equal to -2 standard deviation and greater than equal to -3 standard deviation. In case of severe wasted, the weight for height to length is less than -3 standard deviation.